From WDTN, this is Operation Football.
We have reached week 6 of the high school football season as teams begin to zero in on league titles and playoff spots. And as usual, we have a slate of huge games for you on tonight's show, including a cross-county conference showdown between Miami East and Covington. 4-1 Fairmont paid a visit to the Berg tonight to take on the undefeated Vikings. And Xenia traveled up to Springfield to face the 5-0 Wildcats.
Jack, we begin the night with a battle for a share of first place in the SWBL. Undefeated Bellbrook was in Germantown to face Valley View. It was our premier health game of the week. Ethan Fitzgerald on the sidelines for this one, and he has the story.
Well, Germantown is the place to be most Friday nights. The fans here really needed to get behind their team because you got two great quarterbacks going at it. Let's get right into those highlights. Valley View looking to take the Golden Eagles out of the realm of the unbeaten, but Bellbrook shows off their talents early. The senior running back Justin Sloan carves up the Spartans' defense. Almost looks like he's home free, but it'll do for now, just the second play of the game. With about 10 minutes left in the first quarter, Sloan sees his efforts pay off. His O-line parts the seas. Golden Eagles strike first, 7-0 over Valley View. And the Spartans were ice cold to start. Keep an eye on QB Cade Cradleball. He dodges some linebackers, but yeah, that probably didn't feel too good by the sounds of it. With nothing going for the home team, Bellbrook takes full advantage. That's touchdown number 2 for Sloan as the Golden Eagles take a 14-0 lead with less than a minute on the clock in the first quarter. It's still the first quarter, not much time remaining. Also, not much passing until this play. Brendan Labinski connects with Cameron Britton, who shakes off that first hit and is down really close there to the end zone. Now we pick it up in the second quarter. Numero uno for the Golden Eagles, Cedric Ferguson, makes this a 21-0 ball game. Valley View starting to fade off into the distance. And just as it seems to be over, Cradleball finds some rhythm. Check out this pass right into my camera. Great hands by Troy Coulter, hauling in the momentum swaying catch. That sets Coulter up closer to the red zone, and his man Cradleball makes it look easy. That touchdown makes it 21-7 Bellbrook. And no sleeping on the Golden Eagles now. Labinski, the senior, gets some arm into this throw downfield to J.R. McCormick. He holds on to it and is down just before the pine lots. And if you've been paying any attention to this game, you know what's next. That guy, Justin Sloan, cruises into the end zone for 6, his third TD of the game, 28-7 Golden Eagles with 7:41 left in the first half. Next Spartan drive, Cradleball needs a big-time drive, and he delivers. Jarrett Lynch hauls in the pass and is down just at the 1-yard line. And after losing a few yards on the following play, the Spartans and Dylan Branham give the fans something to cheer about. However, Valley View trailed Bellbrook 28-14 going into halftime. Now, despite that late score, Bellbrook would come out victorious in this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Fitzy. Bellbrook, a touchdown better than Valley View, 28-21 the final. Our thanks to all the great folks in Germantown for hosting our tailgate party. Join us next Friday when our premier health game of the week features Greenville at Piqua.
The latest playoff computer ratings were released earlier this week, and it had Fairmont 4th in the Division I Region 3, with undefeated Miamisburg right behind them at number 5. Tonight, the two GWAC heavyweights squared off down in the Berg. Let's take you to Holland Field, and in the first quarter, it's the Firebirds firing on all cylinders on the opening drive. Jesse DeGlow goes down the far sideline. He'll pick up 21 yards. The senior running back moves the sticks. Then it's the senior quarterback getting it done with his legs. Brayton Miller going up the gut, splits the defense, and 43 yards later, he's in the house. Fairmont throws the first punch up 7-0. The home team, though, swings right back. Miamisburg feeds John Yerkins. The senior goes 38 yards for the score. We end the first quarter tied at 7s. Second quarter now, it's Fairmont using special teams to set up their offense, and this is a special play. Chase Fugate. He'll make the grab and then watch him head down towards Miamisburg's sideline, then cut it back across the field. This play covers 45 yards on the return, and they will capitalize off the major gain. The toss goes to Aaron Jackson. He'll sprint down the far sideline for the 13-yard touchdown, 13-7 Fairmont, but Miamisburg goes 90 yards at the end of the half to retake the lead. First, it's Zion Lewis making a diving grab at the 2-yard line. That'll set up a 1st and goal. Tate Bongzi calling his own number for the quarterback keeper. Touchdown Vikings, but the Firebirds will hand the Berg its first loss of the season. Fairmont wins a thriller tonight, 25-24.
Up north, Miami East at Covington. Second quarter action, the Bucks on the move. Quarterback Cade Schmelzer finds Parker Dysinger. The senior's hit hard, loses the ball. It's picked up by the Vikings' Nick LaValle. The junior defensive back is going to carry it down to the 30-yard line. Miami East trying to capitalize on the turnover, but Covington responds with the big sack by Parker Dysinger, making amends on that play. He was. The Vikings come away empty. The Bucks back on the attack. Cade Schmelzer calling his own number and taking it up the middle and then down the sidelines. That is a nice run. Big yards. The stellar play leads to a score. Duncan Cooper takes the handoff. He's hit. He fumbles, but Covington's Jesse Fisher, Johnny on the spot, takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bucks go on to the victory over the Vikings, 19-17.
Rivalry night in Centerville. The Elks hosting the Wayne Warriors. Wayne opens up the scoring in the first quarter. The quarterback keeper by Rashad McKee, 14 yards. He'll fall into the end zone for the touchdown, 7-0 Warriors. The Elks, though, had an answer. Freshman quarterback Chase Harrison fires a strike to senior Corey Burnett. And watch him ole, not one, but two defenders, and dive into the end zone for the game-tying touchdown. Second quarter now, it's the Warriors going to the air. Rashad McKee with the deep ball to Stephen Victoria. Watch him sky over the defender, make the catch, take it to the house for the touchdown. Wayne back in front, 14-7. But Brent Ullery kept his Elks fighting all night. Late first half, Chase Harrison with a screen pass to Burnett, and he'll follow his blockers, and then wide open field to the end zone, touchdown. The Warriors, though, would come up big in the second half as Wayne knocks off a pesky Centerville team tonight, 35-21.
Franklin hosting Pebble, Shawnee. Early in the first quarter, Wildcat senior linebacker Matt Centers became the school's all-time leading tackler, producing his 398th takedown. Congrats to Matt Centers. A fumble punt sets up the first touchdown of the night. Pebble, Shawnee's James Gibson takes the pitch from Jake Green, the sophomore tailback, untouched for the 6-yard score. Franklin trying to answer the pass to the end zone, though, is picked off. Austin Tutt, calling King Tutt, because this is a crowning achievement. Austin Tutt, I lost him there for a second, but he's breaking tackles, and he is breaking away for the 100-yard interception return. And the Arrows take charge with a 14-0 lead. In the second quarter, though, the Wildcats get rolling. Jake Bowermaster slings the screen pass to Champ Howard, the senior receiver, a real champ on this play, breaking a couple tackles and taking it to the 6-yard line. On the next play, Gage Johnson takes the handoff, and the junior running back going to take it into the end zone. The Wildcats trailed 14-7 at halftime, but on the board, it's Franklin 21, Pebble Shawnee 14. Northwestern defeats Urbana 24-7. It was Bell Fountain big over Kenton Ridge 34-7. Trotwood Madison defeats West Carrollton 62-14, and Springboro downs Beaver Creek 34-7.
Congratulations to the Centerville Jazz Band, or Operation Football Band of the Week. Under the direction of Brandon Barametti and Scott Gassaway, the Centerville Jazz Band is 190 members strong. This year's show is entitled That's How We Roll, featuring the music of Gordon Goodwin Big Fat Band. The Centerville Jazz Band just finished second at the Band of America Oxford Regional and will perform at the 3rd annual Community Night coming up Saturday, October 6th, right there at Centerville Stadium. Congratulations to the Centerville Jazz Band, or Operation Football Band of the Week.
We're the Franklin Cheerleaders, and you're watching Operation Football. Go!
Let's head to Evans Stadium. Springfield hosting Xenia tonight. It's Springfield's defense coming up with a big turnover early here. They force the fumble, and the Wildcats will recover. That's going to set up a big pass play. Larry Stevens goes to Tayshawn Smoot, and watch him go. Smoot, there it is, 50 yards before they finally take him down just inside the 30-yard line. That huge pass play sets up the Stevens to Tavion Smoot, 5 yards and the touchdown, 6-0. Wildcats out in front. Now that Springfield defense played well. They get him the ball right back, and it's Larry Stevens to Michael Brown. Michael Brown with the catch for the Wildcats. Patiently waits for blocking, then turns on the Jets, and watch him at the goal line. Just knock that defender over. Touchdown, 77 yards, 12-0. Here's the Springfield D, forcing another turnover on the sack. They get the fumble recovery, and that'll set up this field goal by Braden Carey. Let's go to the final on this one. Put it up in lights. Springfield over Xenia tonight, 35-7.
All right, to Troy Memorial Stadium, the Trojans played host to the Tippecanoe. Opening drive of the third quarter, the Trojans' Braden Seiler connects with Shane Shoop. No, Shoop, there it is, Jack. And this play picks up nice yards. Now it's Jaden Culp Bishop's turn. Off the play fake, the senior running back goes straight up the middle, and he'll take it to the house for the 60-yard score. Wow, Troy in front, 28-14. Tip trying to answer. Troy Taylor hits Mason Kostomski. The senior tight end rumbles down the sidelines for a first down, but the drive, it would stall. No slowing the Trojans down, however. Check out this on the counter. Jaden Culp Bishop cuts back. He's breaking tackles. He's running over to defenders, and he is going to step it into the end zone for the 45-yard touchdown. Troy rolls past Tippecanoe 49-14.
All right, up the road in Sydney, it was the Yellow Jackets taking on Pick One. This is what they're playing for, the throwback helmet. Sydney won it last year. This game, though, would be tight as well. Last year's game decided by a point. First quarter, Jackets ball. Raya Dunham's nearly picked off, but gets that play to set up the field goal after the drive would stall. Then on a punt play, the punt is blocked, and it's going to go the other way for a touchdown there in the second quarter. That was fourth down. Pickwa, though, comes right back and running it into the end zone for a touchdown to give them the lead. This was a close game, and let's go to the scoreboard in this one. Pickwa wins it 14-12. Tri-County North, the winner tonight over Natty Trail, 24-21. A lot of close ball games. Greenview, though, doubles up Green End, 42-21. It was Fairmont beating Stebbins, 19-7. Northmont, they bounced back with a big win over Lebanon tonight, 49-7.
C-A-T-A! C-A-T-A!
Congratulations to the Franklin Wildcat cheerleaders, our Operation Football Cheerleaders of the Week. Say hello to Brayton Tinch, Kayla Gillespie, Leah Dubray, Katie Coffey, Riley O'Connor, Taylor Hall, Maddie Woods, Emily Garner, Kylie Kearns, Peyton Titus, Reese Howard, and Summer Jones. 3 cheers for the Franklin Wildcats, our Operation Football Cheerleaders of the Week.
All right, Hutchie, we're taking our final timeout, but when we come back, we'll head back to Clark County where Tecumseh battled Springfield Shawnee. Plus, we'll have our big play of the night. Stick around. Operation Football returns right after this.
Tecumseh at Springfield. Shawnee going to pick it up in the third quarter. Tecumseh leading 10-6. Shawnee driving this nice pass play for 45 yards. Goes from junior quarterback Robbie Glass to Luke Myers, but the drive would stall. Tecumseh now, the Arrows with the short TD run, and they're up 17-6 with the extra point. Tecumseh looking to close the gap as Matt Geyer picks up some nice yards on this play. That TD will set up a pass from Robbie Glass to Luke Myers for 35 yards. Tecumseh trails 17-14, and that's the way it ends.
All right, it's time now for a big play of the night. For that, we head back to Troy Memorial Stadium. Check out this play right here. The Trojans hosting Tippecanoe. Third quarter, Jaden Colt Bishop. This is one of the best runs we've seen all year. Watch this at the end of the run. He'll just run through that would-be tackler and take it to the house for the touchdown. Congratulations to Troy on their big win tonight, and to Jaden Colt Bishop for providing us with our big play of the night. All the scores and highlights online at WDTN.com.
Tough man.